Hello everyone, this is TrackKing25 and welcome back to another Redstone how-to video. Today I'll be showing you how to build your very own virtual pet zombie in Minecraft. But first, let's see how it works. Now unfortunately, I cannot take credit for this idea, because I happened to be on Planet Minecraft and saw this comment here. To make a zombie statue that you need to feed chicken to keep it alive. And it got me wondering, I wonder if I can actually build this myself. So a few hours later, here it is, the virtual pet zombie. As you saw from the comment, the zombie runs on chicken. So when you see your zombie's health start to go down, all you have to do is throw a piece of chicken in this chest right here. Then your zombie starts to eat it, and then in a bit, you should see your zombie's health start to slowly go up. And there you go, the zombie's health is slowly going up. But enough with how it works, let's get started at building it. Before you start building your zombie, what you want to do is make sure that you leave a 16 by 16 area to make sure that you can fit in all the blocks. We're going to first start off with building the hands of the zombie. So what you want to do is get out green lime wool, and then place 3 blocks going across like this, and then go 4 blocks deep. And then just fill out the rest of the blocks here, and then go up 2 more blocks. Now we're going to repeat the same process on the left side, but before we do that, we are going to put in the chest for the zombie. Now on the back side of the hand right over here, what you want to do is just break that block right there and put in a redstone lamp. Now next is putting the chest for the zombie. You want to get out your cyan wool now, and then go 8 blocks across like this. And then on top of these, what you want to do is just put redstone lamps just going all across here. Now we're just going to repeat the same process over there, right over here. So get out your lime wool again, and then go 3 blocks across, 4 blocks deep, and then go up 2 blocks from here. Fill the rest of the blocks out like that. And come over here and break this block there, and then put a redstone lamp. And to finish out the chest, what you want to do is just put 3 pieces of cyan wool on that side there, 3 pieces of cyan wool on that side over there, and some dark green wool right here. Now it is time to build the face for your zombie. If you have a pixel art that you want to use for the zombie, then by all means you could use it, but I'm going to be showing how to build the zombie in my thumbnail. So I'm going to be referring to the lime green wool as just lime, and the green wool as just green, just so it doesn't get a little bit confusing, because they're both green, but you should be able to see because of the color difference. So in the middle where you have the green here, what you want to do is just place lime there, and then green there, all the way until you get to the corner, and then go up 2 blocks from that, and then put green right there in the corner. And next to the lime, what you want to do is do the same thing all the way to the corner, go up 4 blocks this time, and then another one in the corner there, and then fill out the rest over here with your lime. Now right here is going to be the mouth of your zombie, so you want to just leave that empty, and then go on the top over there with the lime, and then fill out the blocks down there, and go up until here, and that is perfect. Next, to put in your nose, you want to get out the green, and then just 2 pieces right there, and that is it for your nose. Now to fill in your eyes. Now your eyes are going to be where you have the lime right there, so just put in either gray blocks or black blocks. I personally like to use gray because I find it looks a little bit better, and then just fill out all along over there with more lime green wool. Just like that. And yeah, that's perfect. Now just to fill out the sides a little bit, you can go up all the way to the top here, and then 1 block across like that, and then fill out this whole entire row with lime wool until you get to here. Then you switch to the green wool, go up 3 blocks from there, put a block down right there, and then put just green wool all the way to the other end of your zombie. And then when you get there, you want to put 2 blocks in the corner like that, a block right over there, another block there, and then fill out the rest with lime green wool, and that is your whole zombie pixel art right there. Now for the redstone part of your build. So what you want to do is come behind the zombie, and then on all the redstone lamps, place a block like that, all along right over here, and then when you get to the corner, 2 blocks, and then repeat it there with redstone dust on top of all these blocks here. and then another block here with a repeater and redstone dust on the block. Now behind this block, what you want to do is place another block down with a comparator on it, and then a chest in front of that comparator. And this chest here, we're going to be filling it up with items, but for right now, it's going to remain empty. Now under the chest, what you want to do is place blocks in an L formation like this, and then break the second block, and then have hoppers going into each of the previous blocks. Just like this. Then under this hopper here, we want to go one space behind, place a block like that, and then a torch on this block, making sure that it's going into that hopper there. Next, you want to come to where you place all the hoppers going into the block, and then break that block and put another one down in front of it there with a dropper on top of the block. Now in front of that dropper, what you want to do is place a block down there with a comparator coming out of it, and then a block in front of that comparator, and then a couple blocks down like this there. Now in the corner over here, diagonally from this block, what you want to do is place another block there, a block down like that, another one there, and then have redstone dust on all of these blocks there. Now right next to this block here coming out of the comparator, what you want to do is place another block there, and one next to the dropper there, with redstone dust next to the block, and then a repeater going into that block there. This here is going to be a glass elevator dropper, which is going to bring the items that we put in the chest back up into the chest. This is sort of the reset mechanism for the zombie brain. Now to build the glass elevator, what you just have to do is just place 3x3 glass around the dropper just like that. Fill it out like this. Yep. Yep. Just like this. And then up one more floor. There. And then what I like to do is I break that middle block there, and then hoppers there going to that block there, break that block, hoppers going to that block there, and then just right now put a block on top of that chest, break that one, and a hopper going to that block there, and then break that block, and then the hopper going to that chest there. Now I've had some problems with this elevator in the past, so what I like to do is just fill out the rest like this, and I'll use solid blocks just to be sure. Just like that. And what I do is I leave this middle path empty. So just another blocks up like there, and this creates your whole glass dropper elevator. Now what you want to do is come back to the front where you have your chest, and then on the hopper on top of your chest place a redstone block right there. Now next to the chest you just want to place a block down there with a hopper facing that way into a block, and then redstone torch tower just going up like this until you get to here, and then redstone dust on these blocks, and extend out another block like that, and 2 blocks down like there, and then redstone dust on this block and this block. Now over here what you want to do is place a repeater there, redstone torch right here, and then swing over to this side here and place another block down like that with a redstone repeater there into another block over here, and then a redstone torch on this block there. Now last step over here is just placing a sticky piston down, and it might be a bit difficult to do that. If it's a bit difficult, just break that block there, and then go up to the torch there, place sticky piston down like that, and then your block there, and that locks the system there. The next step is what you want to do. You want to come back to where you have the torch coming out of the block over here. You want to go 2 blocks down from this, just like that. You don't need these blocks there, and then place some redstone dust on this block right here, and then in front of that block there, a sticky piston with sand on top of that. Now in front of the piston here, what you want to do is place another block right over there with redstone repeater coming over there, and then a block up like there. You can break that bottom block, we don't need it. Redstone dust there, and then a sticky piston right next to that redstone dust. Now in front of the sticky piston, you just want to place a block down right there. Now you want to come back to the front over here where you have the redstone torch under the hopper there, and then place a repeater, just right there, and then break those 2 blocks right there, redstone dust like there, and then in front of that, what you want to have is a comparator here, and break the 2 blocks behind you, and then put down another dropper and hopper on top of it, and then create a little 3x3, 4x4 area here just to get a little bit of space around here. So just like that. So once you've done breaking these blocks here, you want to come back in front of the dropper over there, and then place a comparator down there, and then just make a little 2x2 hopper going into each other just like that. So that one goes into that one will go into that one. I have to break that one will go into that one. I have to break that one, and that one go into that one, that one, and that one go into that one. And once you've done the 2x2 hoppers, just put an item in just to test to see if they all go around. So you should see the comparator just cycling through the hoppers. You just want to make sure that's good because you need it for your next step. Now you want to come back to where you have the dropper and the hopper into each other, and then just open that dropper and then fill them up with 8 items that stack up to 64. Just like this. A few more items there. And then 1 item that doesn't stack. So a sword, a chestplate, anything. I like to use bows just because it's easy. So what that is going to do is when that bow goes up into that hopper there, it's going to power this 2-line redstone there, and then turn off that redstone torch over there, and then the items are going to slowly decrease in that chest and go right back up into the top, and it's going to get locked from that redstone block over there. This actually is the reason why your zombie's health slowly goes down over here, because the signal from the redstone chest is going to get smaller over time. Now we're going to set up the chicken feeding system into the zombie. So you want to come to the front over here and then line up with the mouth there, and then in the 2 blocks right here, just break those there, and then just make a couple of staircases going down like this until you get under your zombie over there, and then just break these blocks over here, just so you have a lot of area to work with. Now over here is the block that your chests are going to be going on. So what you're going to do is just get 2 hoppers there and then face them into that wall over there, and then another hopper down there, and then face it into that block over there. Later we're going to be putting a chest over there, but for right now you can just leave it a dirt block. So after you've done that, you just want to get a block right here, place it there, and then put a comparator in front of that block there. Place another block up like this, redstone dust on that block, and redstone dust on that block, and then break these 2 blocks down like here, another 2 blocks there, that block over there, there, and then under this white block over here, you just want to break that block there, and then put a redstone repeater there. Make sure it's facing to this way. That is good. Then in front of that repeater there, what you want to do is put another block with a redstone torch on here. Now this is what people use for items sorted. What this is going to be used for is just making sure that you can only feed your zombie chicken so he comes back alive. So then you go into your inventory here and then get out some raw chicken, and then just make sure that you fill up all these slots over here until you get to 18. It should stop. And perfect, that is working fine. Next, what you want to do is come to where your sorting line ends and then place a repeater right over there with a block in front of the repeater, and then break out a couple more blocks over here, and then redstone dust right next to that block where the repeater is, and then run a redstone line right there, and then block right there, and then run it up until you get to about this point here. Next, you want to go next to the sticky piston that you have up over here, and then just bring blocks down in a staircase fashion just like this. And then run up this redstone line up these blocks right there. Now we're going to be hooking up the mouth. So you want to come to the nose right over here and then place 2 sticky pistons going downwards like that. Then under those sticky pistons your pink wool goes. And to cover up the mouth, you can just take your lime green wool, just place it on the sides like that. You don't need that block there, and then 2 blocks down there. And now in the corner of the lime green wool, what you want to do is place a redstone torch down there with a block up like that, a block next to it, and then a piece of redstone dust just right there. Now what you want to do is you want to come in line with the repeater that you have facing into the block with the redstone torch on it, and then break the block in front of here, place redstone dust going in like that, and then make a redstone torch tower going up like this until you get to this level here, and then make a 2x3 area just right here. And then on these 2 blocks, place redstone dust, these 2 blocks, redstone dust, and then 2 comparators facing different ways. Now this is going to be a pulse extender that's going to allow the mouth to go up and down and make a chewing motion. Now in front of this block over here, what you want to do is go up a block like that, place a redstone torch right here, and then go out 2 blocks from that torch. Just like that. You don't need that block, or that block. And then place redstone dust on these blocks there, and then have a sticky piston coming out over there with a redstone block on top of it there. Now in front of that redstone block, what you want to do is place 2 hoppers facing to each other like this, and then under this hopper here, what you want to do is just place a block down over there, another block up there, you don't need that block there, and then put a comparator right over here. Now what's going to happen is when you put the chicken in the little zombie system over there, it's going to power this off for a little bit and then make your pulse extender over there, which is going to bring back this piston and activate this hopper clock here to make the little chewing motion right there. And the last part of the build is the easy part of the build. It's just filling out all your chests and hoppers with items. So you want to come to the front of your zombie, and then on top of your 2 hoppers there, just place 2 chests and then break this block going down like there. And then on that bottom hopper you can place another chest right there. This is just where your chicken is going to go into. Now you want to come to the back over here and then come back to your little hopper clock over here, and you can just chuck in 1 item inside of there. Make sure it's going around. Perfect. So that should activate this system right here. So eventually the zombie will start to decay in health. And your last hopper clock to go into is this one right over here. And you just want to chuck in another item there. And this zombie should be good to go. And now we can finally fill up the items in this chest right here. Now I actually learned a new trick today, and it's the middle click on your mouse. If you didn't know, if you take a stack of items there and hold the middle click and shift, you can actually duplicate the stacks like that, which make it a whole lot easier to place the items in this chest here. So you want to get out 64 items of anything. It can be stone, pressure plates, anything, and then just fill out this chest right over here until you get to there, and then you can just take half of that, and then put that there, and now this is the whole virtual zombie done. Now you should see over here the health of the zombie is at the maximum. Then over time it will slowly decay, and then you'll have to feed him chicken to revive him. Now let's wait a bit and see this in action. And as you can see, the zombie has finally lost some health, so now the last step is just going back all the way around to your circuit here and then just activating it by putting a piece of redstone dust on top of this block over here where you have going to that piston there, and that is the whole circuit complete. Now if I put chicken in this chest right here, you should see him start to eat it, and now his health will slowly start to come back up. And there we have it, our zombie is now healing. And now what you can just do is just fill in all the holes that you have around here. I filled this up with carpet over there just to get the whole zombie's chest there, and then just all the holes over here, fill it up with whatever block you want. But this is your whole zombie virtual pet done. But unfortunately, that is all I have time for today. Thank you for watching this redstone video. This has been Tracking 25, and I'll see you guys later.